Oh, really quickly, I don't, Tory Lanez popped out with the best mugshot. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga look goddamn happy. This shit look crazy. This looked like a fucking album cover. Teeth extra white. This is how you know Tory Lanez was fucking shocked that he got found guilty. This nigga, he was on point, ready to walk out of court like fuck y'all, I beat it. His hairline got recreated. I think this bitch is even straight. Somebody said look like Carlton Banks. Holy. Holy. Now, here's the thing though. So his lawyer, and he got a new lawyer, which his new lawyer is, they keep throwing around these words like your power attorney. You know what I mean? And really, all they're pretty much doing is saying that these attorneys have been known to beat other cases that's been high profile. So, in addition to Suge Knight's former attorney, right? He's hired this guy named Jose Baez. And they're on his appeal team, okay? So Tory Lanez has a new top-notch legal team in the midst of trying to get him out of jail ASAP. This is a guy who famously got Casey Anthony off the hook. I think Casey Anthony killed her kid or some shit like that. Sources close to Tory Lanez's defense team tell TMZ the rapper recently hired Jose Baez as his attorney, whom we're told is going to work side by side with David Kenner and Matthew Barhoma, the other two powerhouse lawyers Tory brought on this past week. Tory's spending a shit ton of money on legal fees. He's going balls to the wall. It makes you kind of wonder though that if he's hired this lawyer and the other lawyer, why didn't you hire it before the appeal, right? From what I've heard, I won't tell you out the source, from some people who have been in court. They told me here's the real about this whole situation, and this is what I'm getting from people who are actually in court. Because I try to talk to additional people that are in court, and I'm still confused. Why the fuck did Tory get found guilty if we heard all those type of things? And someone say, yo, let me kick the real to you. The real is this. Tory Lanez's lawyer fucked up that case. Went too aggressive at times, wasn't focusing on the right things, and allowed certain narratives to infiltrate the jury's minds. Also, not properly vetting that witness to know what that witness was going to say. Sean Kelly, that's the belief. Like, I haven't heard nobody say it publicly, but in private, someone said, bro, lawyer fucked up that case, bro. Okay? Which leads me to believe, let's say Tory, and by the way, I didn't hear this from Tory Lanez's team, if you're wondering. But let's say that's the thought. That would make sense if Tory's hiring 4 attorneys now. Like, he's trying to get everybody. Like, this is a lot of high-powered people. Also, there was been conversations that his former attorney, and her name is Sean Holly, which, if you didn't know, she was also a behemoth of a lawyer as well. It was untold until after she got off the case, but she helped OJ beat his trial. She was on that legal team with Johnny Cochran. So she wasn't a stiff, but apparently, and this is what people are assuming, she saw all the evidence and she was leaning to Tory to say, bro, let's try to figure out a plea. This ain't gonna look too good in trial. And Tory was probably like, fuck all that shit. We're going to war. You get what I mean? If your lawyer is looking at pleas and you trying to go to war, you got to get her out of there. So he got her out of there. And he got this dude who probably, these are lawyers who are getting paid. they're trying to match Tory's energy. So if Tory's like, nah, I want to beat this shit, the lawyer might be like, all right, fuck it. I'll go hard for you, nigga. Just pay me, right? And that's what it is. We'll see what happens with this appeal shit. But not only did this guy, Jose Baez, represent her, he also represented Aaron Hernandez. He got Aaron Hernandez to beat his first murder conviction, right? And was going to appeal the conviction of, prior to his death, he successfully got Aaron acquitted in a separate double murder case. So there was a double murder case that he got acquitted for, right? And then the Odin Lloyd one, I think he was either found guilty on, but he was about to appeal that one, and Aaron Hernandez took his life. That was so strange to me. How do you, like, you're charged for killing 3 people, but it's 2 cases. You have a double murder and a single murder. The double murder you beat, why kill yourself right then? That was so odd to me.